all of us decompress from work, but you have to kind of readjust. You adopt one persona in the workplace and another persona apart from it. Is that something that you see, Deepa? So.
Yeah, it's, in the book, I call it code switching, which is a pretty common term, right? So a lot of us will code switch what we say, what we talk about, the way in which we talk to fit into spaces. And in the book, when I'm explaining this to maybe some of the white leaders that I work with, I explain it as, do you remember when we used to travel more and we used to work overseas? And if you worked in another country with that, you spoke a different language. And if you remember those days when you had to literally translate your business language into a different language. So I spent 5 years working in Latin America. And so when I had to conduct business in Spanish, it was a very different process. My brain was a lot more tired those days because it's an extra layer of translation and it's really hard work. And I remember going back to my hotel room and literally, needing to sleep. I was that exhausted. Yeah. I think what we don't understand is for a lot of women of color, a lot of people of color, that translation happens every day. Right. And so when I would speak with women of color and I would say, so like after hours, if you're asked to go to a party or to an event, a lot of women of color struggle with those extra few hours and having to code switch more because it's just a really heavy expectation, obligation that is also part of why I think we are stressed and feeling trauma in our body.